Welcome back. I'm Anuradha and today I'm here to discuss about law of assumption. Law of assumption as guided by Neville Goddard in his book Power of Awareness throughout the chapter on power of assumption. He beautifully helps and guides us the details of assumption and how we can use this law as a powerful tool in our life. So, as he guides us, man's chief delusion is his conviction that there are causes other than his own state of consciousness. Everything which is happening in our 3D reality is a result of our state of consciousness. So, if you have a great relationship, you have a similar consciousness to support that. If you're rich, wealthy, and abundant, you have a consciousness to translate that. If you are lovable and receive the same love from the surrounding, you have the consciousness to translate that. And similarly, the opposite side of it, if someone feels the lack, they have the consciousness which is related to the feeling of lack and insecurity and so on. So, our consciousness is all that we think and desire and love. All that we feel is true for us. That's why a change in consciousness is necessary before we change our outer world. But how we have to practice it, how we really do this. So, Neville help us to understand the details of it. You do this by assuming the feeling of your wish fulfilled. Yes, your wish fulfilled, as Neville says. Assume that you are already that person. And if this assumption is persisted in until it becomes our dominant feeling, the attainment of your ideal is inevitable, as Neville guides us. So, the ideal you hope to achieve is always ready for an incarnation. But unless we ourselves offer it human parentage, it is incapable of birth. So, Neville says, your attitude, yes, your attitude should be one in which, having desire to express a higher state, we alone ourselves accept the task of incarnating this new and greater value of ourselves. Now it's time to question the mental and spiritual knowledge, which is very, very relevant and important when we consistently, persistently try to put our efforts for the birth of the new valued self. So, Neville helps us to understand this in great detail. In this process, we have to keep in mind that the mental and spiritual knowledge are entirely different. What is mental knowledge? We know about things by analyzing, defining, looking at it from outside, comparing it with others, and so many other. So all the kind of learning which we go through in our education system is part or help us in building our mental knowledge. The spiritual knowledge, as Neville helps us to know the detail, is attained only by becoming it. We become that. It's all about I am that who am I? I am the one who I really want to achieve. This is about the true spiritual chemical alchemy. We must have the burning desire to attain the new self. Now, this burning desire, when we read about the other spiritual scientists all across, whether it is Napoleon Hill or Florence Scovel, they all have discussed about this burning desire to attain the new self or the desired self through us. So you must be conscious of being healthy. As Neville says, we must be conscious of being secure, lovable. And yes, we must have one more thing persistently again and again, and that is have faith. Have faith in this assumption. We must also follow the golden rule, because ultimately there is no one else in this 3D reality other than me. It's all about me and my creation, which is translated all across. So, we must follow the golden rule of doing well for us as well as doing well for everyone else. Praying good for us to achieve that state and be in that state, and praying for the well-being for others' desired state as well to be achieved. Be in that state of confidence that you are that new one which you desire. This is what wholeness means. This is about attaining your own balance. But how will I know I have reached that place? So this is what I'm going to share based on my experience, and even Neville in his many lecture has summarized some of it. So I'm going to discuss the detail of how we understand that we have reached that place. You will be extremely confident that you are living the desired life. You will have a knowingness that it is done. Yes, it's done. And the knowingness is really very, very magical and will give you immense amount of confidence. You will start feeling very relaxed and at ease. You will not get very bogged out and bother with the surrounding. The anxiety, fear, doubt is not there to touch you. You will feel very comfortable about yourself, reaching the true essence of loving ourselves some more. So I congratulate you for all your efforts to know about the law of assumption and practicing it in your life to make the brilliant, significant difference. Thank you so much.